5-minute one. Okay, perfect. Okay, I have no idea what I just saw. Can we get to the part where I learned something? Okay, so when he combos abilities, it'll do the explosion. The first one, it's good. That's some. So QQ, he has combos. He has like 10 abilities, right? Every combination of Q, E, W, and E can be used. Okay. So this one's more like explosive eruptions. Right? That's the Q. W, swift waters. WQ is like, okay. W seems more like supportive almost. And E is CC. What is a pull? That is broken. What? The emo guy has despair as an ult. Not surprised. Okay, so he has 9 basic abilities and an ulti. And his basic abilities, instead of being 1 button, are 2. So he has 9 instead of 3. I'm jizzing my pants at the thought of watching Faker play this, while also feeling like the average player is gonna have no idea what the fuck is going on for a very long time. Like, even Aphelios. It's still relatively confusing for normal players to understand. This is just gonna be, you know, you'll have no idea what the fuck is going on for a long time. Yeah, he is kind of like the Aphelios of mages. That's right. That's how it feels to me too. Wow. Wow. Dude. He has so many abilities. What the fuck am I watching? Okay, off the top of my head, this one seems very strong. This is just me spitballing. I have no idea the numbers, and I've never played the champ myself. This protective pool thing, and this one that deals bonus damage to like augment his stuff seems pretty passive in a way. It's like you're not sure what to do, then like go for it, right? Then just empower your abilities. It's kind of just like high DPS and low ability to fuck it up. It's guaranteed. It's like a Nami buff. So this is guaranteed stuff This one seems very, very strong to be able to pull people together from a range. I think that's probably one of his strongest abilities. If I had to make a prediction right now, probably see that a lot for big plays. And this one seems kind of whatever. The projectile, it's like whatever. This one also, this one just another flavor of just like, you know, long range follow-up abilities like Swain's W. It's okay. That's what Xerath W, but even smaller than Xerath W. It's fine. It's a fine ability. This one seems honestly not very good. Big Zone, can use it for chokes. I think this is generally going to be used in 5v5 fights where somebody's womboing. So it's like Jarvan ults or, you know, fucking Rel hits a fat one, gets 3, then you follow up with this. But at the same time, you can follow up with this, or you can follow up with this. The explosion. I feel like this kind of like looking at an eyeball test, it has a lot of delay. A lot of delay. So it better do a fuck ton of damage if it has that much delay. This seems one of the weaker ones, just, you know, used for zoning and stuff. This one, very strong. Very strong to be able to buff your teammates. Extremely strong, actually, to be able to give everyone move speed. That's very good. What about the pool? I'm sorry, let me look at this. Forms a protective pool. These are great. These first two abilities are pretty great. So let's move on to his E. His E is this. First, it could be projectile stun. This one's pretty good. This one paints an abyssal eye. Hold on, let me see this. Paints an abyssal eye, grants vision, locks onto the nearest enemy champion. After a short delay, it fires at the locked on champion. Interesting. And do they have to stay in the puddle for them to get rooted? Because if they have to stay in, that could be pretty hard to hit. They have to stay in that little tiny circle for that long. I don't think that's going to be easy to hit unless it's chaining. Okay, I don't really know too much. I don't really want to think about it too much, but this is a pretty cool champ. I mean, it could be cool or it could be very unfun for everyone involved. Only time will tell, guys. Only time will tell. I feel like in competitive, I'm thinking about it from a pro player perspective. Sorry, I'm not thinking about a pro player perspective. I'm thinking about it like from a viewer perspective. Like, how do you guys feel about a champion with 10 abilities? Because I'm getting a little bit of Aphelios vibes where it's like you're not really going to be that sure what's going on because it's not just focusing on that one champ. There's 9 other champs in the game. It could be hard to follow what he's actually doing. I'll give you like the complete counter example. It's pretty fucking obvious when Syndra stuns and then presses R on somebody. It's pretty obvious when Ori hits a shockwave. It's pretty obvious, like noticeable when Azir does a shuffle. But I feel like this guy, there's just so many things that you're going to be looking for that he could do. I mean, who am I fucking kidding? It's just going to be really hard to tell what he's actually doing. I guess his ulti is kind of that thing, that big thing. But the other stuff is not as easy. So, I mean, I think the viewers are cool with it. It could be a really cool champ.